Starting April 1st, vehicles in Delhi deemed too old will be banned from the roads. Not only this, but fuel stations across the national capital are installing new high-tech systems to enforce the rule. If a non-compliant vehicle pulls up, the high-tech system, which is linked to a central database, will flag it as a defaulter and automatically cut off the fuel supply. With around 500 fuel stations across Delhi, this ambitious initiative has already begun with installations at select fuel pumps. My colleague Kritika is now joining us with more details on this fresh diktat for the old vehicles in the national capital. Kritika, over to you.
Yes, Anjali, this is what we are picking up currently, that the system is already being installed in 6 of the fuel stations in the national capital. Now, remember, earlier this month, around 2nd of March, the Environment Minister for Delhi, Mr. Manjinder Singh Sirsa, had made it very clear that vehicles older than 15 years will not be provided fuel. Now, remember, no petrol station can by itself deny fuel to any vehicle. That is against laws, which is why Mr. Sirsa will also be writing to the Union Ministry for Petroleum so that this notification can be levied. After this, already devices have started being installed in the petrol stations across, in the fuel stations rather, across the national capital. And we'll be seeing that from 1st of April, all end-of-life vehicles will be denied fuel right at the petrol pumps. Last year, we had seen that this measure of identifying old-age vehicles fell solely on the shoulders of the Delhi Traffic Police, which is also in charge of checking the pollution under control certificates as well. But with this move now, automatically there will be scanners at the fuel stations that will be able to pull up the registration number, thereby determining the age of the vehicle, and if the vehicle falls under the end-of-life stage, which is 15 years for petrol and 10 years for diesel, then automatically those vehicles will be flagged and fuel will be denied by the petrol station managers to such vehicles. Now, remember, there is already some concern that is always raised whenever action against end-of-life vehicles is being taken. A few commuters continue to argue that even newer vehicles, but those that do not have a pollution under control certificate or have not been maintained well, can also contribute to vehicular pollution. So definitely this is also a concern that the ministry will soon have to look into, considering that a large amount of pollution that the national capital experiences, the PM 2.5 levels, the different noxious gases that are also released are mostly affiliated to dust as well as vehicular pollution in the capital. So far, we are also yet to get a copy of the notification, which will make, in fact, these changes lawful as well. And this will now be applicable across all the fuel stations.